right, folks, that should work better. Let's see if that does anything here. See if you can find me there. Somebody tell me in a minute if it's not.
It's there now. Thank you. It says it streamed 11 minutes ago. Does that mean it's not running now?
I'm going to try to fix it, Keith, but it's 8:02. I think it's because it's set to private for some strange reason, so I'm going to see if I can't fix that. But let's go ahead and get things kicked off here. This is Kilo Echo 5 November Golf Mike and is the frequency in use. I didn't hear anybody, so let's go ahead and get things started here. I am Trey, Kilo Echo 5 November Golf Mike, and this is the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. We meet every Friday at 8 p.m. on 146.580. This is a directed net, and I will call for check-ins county by county. Before we kick things off, some extra things that we have running during the net. There are two listen-in frequencies, 145.310 out of Weatherford and 444.925 from the Chalk Mountain repeater. Tyler, Whiskey Zulu 5 Tango X-Ray makes those available for us, and they do make the net more enjoyable for the frequencies or for the stations that you can't hear as well. I typically provide a YouTube stream, but yet again, we're having some technical difficulties here. I'm going to try to get that sorted out here in just a second. And if you just search North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net and my call sign KE5NGM, it should pop up. But like I said, give it a couple of minutes. Tiffany, you're running net logger this evening. I certainly appreciate that. And let's go ahead and get things started by calling for a round of check-ins for any newly licensed or upgraded hams. Come with your call now. Do I have any relays? All right, I didn't hear any, and we should be streaming. So sorry about that, folks. And like I said a few weeks ago, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to give this a try. I'm going to start with my home county, which is Tarrant, and see if we can't get any check-ins first thing out of the gate here. So Tarrant County, come with your call now.
Kilo India 5, Foxtrot Lima Echo.
Whiskey Alpha 5, Uniform Sierra Yankee.
Kilo Delta 5, Foxtrot, Papa Alpha.
Kilo India 5, Hotel X-Ray Kilo.
Got 3 Delta Mike Echo.
November 8, Hotel Romeo Victor.
Kilo Bravo 5, Romeo Mike.
Alpha India 5, Oscar Lima.
Whiskey 5, Tango Alpha.
Kilo Juliet 5, Romeo Mike.
Fox Papa Alpha. And then, let's see, Keith, KI5HXK. Also heard N3DME in there. And then, let's see, November 8, Hotel Romeo Victor. I missed the V, but thank you there, Tiffany, for coming through on me, or coming through on that one. And then Les, KB5RM. Another neighbor right down the street, AI5OL. And then, let's see, I got W5 Whiskey 5 Tango Tango Alpha. I think I met you at the Hamfest the other day. And then let's see, KB5RM, I already called your name. Who would I miss there?
Kilo India 5, uniform Whiskey Kilo. KB5WB.
KB5WB, I got you, and there was another station in there, but you were kind of scratchy. Try it again.
Kilo India 5, uniform Whiskey Kilo.
All right, I picked up Kilo India 5, uniform Whiskey Kilo. Where are you out there? Are you mobiling this evening?
Actually, I'm running from my home station in Euless, right?
All right, well, you're making the trip. You're getting over here. It is kind of scratchy. It could be on my end, too. So I am, but we're glad to have you in the log.
For that, thanks, right?
Kilo Juliet 5, Romeo Mike.
See, I did have your call written down. I just got you confused with KB5RM. So Kilo Juliet 5, Romeo Mike. We got you in the log. Any other Tarrant County stations? I think some of my Tarrant County folks are over in Parker County this evening, so I'm hoping we get them in here. That's a similar setup to what I've got. So you're sounding great up here. And, yeah, glad to have you in there, and glad you got things all changed around there.
Roger, Roger. Been working great. Got finally tuned up today with Mike 1 MLD. Helped me get it tweaked, and I think it's going to be good.
Well, good deal, Mike, and yeah, we'll talk in a little while, and hopefully you make some calls or something, and we'll get you fixed up. Let's see, where any other Johnson County stations? I didn't hear any, so let's move it on over to Parker County and see what we can stir up over there for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Come with your call now.
Whiskey 5, Bravo, November, Kilo.
Kilo India 5, November X-ray Romeo.
November 5, Fox Papa Delta. Kilo Golf 5, November Quebec Sierra.
Kilo 5, Delta Charlie.
All right, let's run that list real quick here. I got Whiskey 5, Bravo, November Kilo, long time check-in out of Springtown. KI5NXR, who's also running a net logger this evening. Thanks again, Tiffany. And then N5FPD, got to see you last week as well at the Hamfest. And then KG5, November Quebec Sierra. And then Dwayne, K5 Delta Charlie. Any other Parker County stations? Well, Wayne, we have come to the part of the net to where I'm going to see if you are willing to make a call out to points to the west, and I'll turn it over to you.
All right, thank you very much, Trey. This is November 5, Foxtrot, Papa Delta. Wayne over here in Peaster, Texas, assisting net control for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. And I guess we'll pick up where Trey left off. We'll see if there's anybody else in Parker County before we move.
Kilo India 5, Victor Quebec Gulf.
Kilo 5, Victor Quebec Golf. 5,
Trey, I got Kilo India 5, Victor Quebec Golf. Any others in Parker County? Trey, it sounds like you did a pretty good job rounding everybody up here in Parker County. So without any further ado, let's see if we can't, let's see, we're going to swing up as we usually do to Jack County and kind of go counterclockwise. Anybody in Jack County today? I think I'm going to have to give up on Stephen up there. All right, let's go over to Young County. Young County, your turn.
Kilo Fox 5, Victor Bravo Lima. And I'm not hearing anybody on the east side of you.
Well, I'm sorry about that, Jerry, but welcome aboard. Good to have you in here this evening. That's Kilo Fox 5, Victor Bravo Lima, over there in Graham, or Graham, I guess most people say. Anybody else in Young County?
I think I've talked to Jerry one time, Simplex. I think there's just too much rock in between me and him.
Okay, I've got November Victor 5 Papa. Must be another, must be another holiday for you there, John. All right, let's see. There was a Tango station in there, but I just had a real light copy. I may need some help on that one. Okay, got it Q5 that time. Kilo Juliet 5, Golf Quebec Tango. Super fantastic. Your signal came up. I don't know what happened, but that's the way conditions are sometimes. Anybody else over in Young County? Well, there's our roaming weather guy, Whiskey Delta 5 Mike, strong as always. How's it going tonight, David? I know. I want to have to take off my long johns tonight. I don't know if I can stand the heat. All right, anybody else in Young County before we move on? All right, let's swing out and see if we can pick up anybody in Throgmorton and Haskell. Throgmorton and Haskell, now your turn. All right, strong signal, Kilo Echo 5, Yankee Tango Whiskey. Welcome aboard. Anybody else out in that area? Well, looks like that you're having a minute by yourself this evening. All right, let's see if we can't swing down south here. And we'll try to pick up Stevens and Shackelford. Stevens and Shackelford, come now. Good afternoon, Andrew. Good signal as always. Kilo Juliet 5 Delta Fox Victor. Glad to hear you this evening. Anybody else in that area you're going to bring in with you? Okay. Keeping it open here for Stevens and Shackelford. Anybody around in those areas? All right, let's swing out a little bit further to the west and see if we can get anybody in Jones, Nolan, Taylor, Callahan. Jones, let's see, Jones, Nolan, Taylor, Callahan, anybody in those areas, welcome aboard. Come now. We're a little light here. Nolan, Taylor, nobody out there?
Kilo 5, Mike Delta Yankee.
Well, Trey, I'm not doing a very good job for you this evening. All right, we're going to pick up Callahan. I got this big square on my map, and we might as well include Eastland, because I know there's some Eastland guys out there. cam. Your audio's a little bit light, but I got a good copy on you. Alpha India 5 Bravo uniform. Appreciate you checking in this evening. Anybody else in Eastland or Callahan?
Kilo Foxtrot 5, Victor Sugar pop-up.
There's our fearless leader, Kilo Fox 5, Victor Sierra Papa. Glad to have you there. Anybody else in Eastland?
Wayne?
Yes, sir.
Did you call Palo Pinto?
No, I thought I did, but I penciled it in red, but maybe I missed that. So I'm glad you mentioned it. We'll just call it again. Palo Pinto.
KM6, KQK, Kilo Mike 6, Kilo Quebec Kilo, Mineral Well.
I'm telling you, I'm losing it here. Kilo Mike 6, Kilo Quebec Kilo, and Kilo Charlie 5 Alpha Charlie X-Ray. I sure am glad that you reminded me, Mike. What would I do without you?
I'll have to sleep on that.
Okay. Well, I guess I got so excited when I went up, got young in Jack County that I just skipped my favorite county over there. Anybody else in Palo Pinto? Okay, so Eastland. I know we already called Eastland, Mike, but you know, you've got a good stretch out there in Coleman and Brown and all those other counties. Would you mind doing the honors for us?
Oh, you want to give it a try first, and if you can't make it, just to see how propagation is?
Of course, I'll try anything. We'll try. I normally copy Nick over there. Coleman County, are you there? This is Kilo India 5, Tango Lima Golf. Well, conditions are not that favorable for me in Coleman County. I think I heard somebody in there, but negative copy. So I'll let you do that, Mike, if you don't mind. And I'm going to go ahead, since you gave me the reins here. Let me go ahead and call on Brown. Let me call on Brown, and then you can be a little redundant whenever I get through messing this up. Anybody in Brown that'd like to check in to the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net, come now. Okay, Comanche County.
Kilo Juliet 5, Hotel Zulu Delta, Sean.
Mike, I think I should have quit while I was ahead. I hear somebody in there in Comanche is probably Winston, but unfortunately the conditions are not favoring me to the west side this evening. So if you don't mind, would you take over?
Yep, I'll take over, Wayne. This is KF5 Victor Sierra Papa assisting net control for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Let me pick up a couple of strays there. I did hear Kilo Mike 5, Kilo 5 Mike Delta Yankee. Do you copy, Mish? Copied K5 Mike Delta Yankee. That's Mish out of Coryell County. Let me start over here and call for Eastland and Comanche. Any stations in Eastland County or Comanche County that have not checked in?
Whiskey 5, India Papa Romeo.
Whiskey 5, it's India Papa Romeo, right?
Yep, QSL, Roger, Roger. India Papa Romeo.
Good signal up here. Who was the other station in there?
Kilo Juliet 5, Hotel Zulu Delta.
Okay, I've got Kilo Juliet 5, Hotel Zulu Delta. I've got you, Sean. And was it November 5 radio, Mike? Okay, tell me your name again. Oh, were you in Comanche County? You got a good signal up here in Eastland. All right, very good. So, November 5 Romeo Mike Alpha Joe in Eastland County. I did pick up Whiskey 5 India Papa Romeo. That would be in Comanche County. I also have Kilo Juliet 5 Hotel Zulu Delta in Comanche County. And let's see here. There was a Kilo Juliet 5 station. Give me it one more time. All right, let's start over again, and let's head out to Brown County and pick up the pieces. Anybody in Brown County that copies net control, please call now.
Stand by, he's in Brown County.
Kilo Juliet 5 Echo Romeo Hotel.
Alpha Charlie 5 Kilo Tango.
Let me run that list in Brown. Hold on. I've got Alpha Charlie 5, Alpha Sierra. Hello, Bill. Kilo Juliet 5 Echo Romeo Golf. That's Newland. I've got Kilo Juliet 5 Echo Romeo Hotel. That's Wes. And I've got Alpha Charlie 5 Kilo Tango. That's Kevin, correct?
That is correct. One station doubled. She needs to come back to you.
Right, is there another station in Brown County? Go ahead. Anybody in Brown County, if you're in Eastland, Comanche, Brown County, Eastland, Comanche, or Brown County, and you have not checked in so far, give me a call. Let's try Coleman County. Go ahead, Nick.
This is KI5TLG. Good evening, Mike.
Good evening. I guess you heard Wayne up in Parker County, but I guess he didn't hear you.
Yeah, I could hear him just barely above the noise. Like I say, I wasn't getting back to him.
Okay, well, good copy up here tonight. Anybody else out there in Coleman County that wants to check into the Simplex net? Anybody in Eastland, Comanche, Brown, or Coleman counties that has not checked in so far to the Simplex net? Hello, Robert. I'm glad that you came back on. I've got Kilo Golf 5 Victor Yankee Romeo in Eastland County. Actually, you're in Desdemona, right? Glad to have another operator here in the neighborhood. All right, let's see here. This is KF5 Victor Sierra Papa. I'm assisting net control for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Let's see here. Let me call for Mills County. How about Mills County stations?
Kilo 5, Kilo Victor. And you did hear K5MDY trying to check in several times, Mike.
Yes, sir, I did. I've got her in the log. I heard her, but she could not hear me tonight.
Yeah, she called me on another channel. The time I got the radio set up to transmit there, she was gone, so I don't know what the deal is. But your signal's great, as always. A lot of other signals sound like they're a little bit light tonight. K5KV.
That's a little strange, but I think it's building just a little bit. Just a little bit. Any other stations in Mills County? If you're in Coleman, Comanche, Brown, or Mills County and you have not checked into the Simplex net, give us a call. Let's give it a call for Hamilton County. Any stations in Hamilton County that would like to check into the Simplex net? All right, any stations in McCullough, San Saba, Lampasas, anybody south of Mills County, that would like to check into the Simplex net?
Kilo Charlie 5, Alpha Delta Mike.
Okay, I'm not hearing anything so far. Let's see, before I check out here, let me go ahead and pick up ERAF. Anybody in ERAF County that would like to check in?
Kilo Golf 5 Hotel, Tango Hotel.
Whiskey Alpha 5, Yankee Mike Echo. Whiskey Alpha 5, Edward David X-ray.
I copied Kilo Golf 5 Hotel, Tango Hotel, Phil and ERAF. And I picked up Winston. Hello, Winston. Whiskey Alpha 5, Yankee Mike Echo out of Comanche County. And I also picked up Whiskey Alpha 5, Edward David X-ray, Byron, the senator out there from ERAF County. Any other stations in ERAF? Not hearing any. I'll make one more call for Eastland, ERAF, Comanche, Coleman, Brown, Mills, or Hamilton. If you're in any of those counties and you can hear me and you haven't checked in, go ahead now.
Kilo Charlie 5, Alpha Delta Mike. Kilo Charlie 5, Alpha Delta Mike.
All right, nothing heard. N5 Fox Papa Delta, KF5 Victor Sugar Papa.
Okay, thank you very much, Mike. Most of those stations that I normally hear are very strong. Fortunately, I could not hear this evening, so conditions must be pretty lousy out towards the west. So anyway, but I appreciate you picking them up, and it looks like that Tiffany is doing an excellent job as always, and I can't see anything that she's missed. So from that, I'm going to go ahead and make another call to ERAF County, and we'll pick up anybody that might not have been able to hear you. So this is November 5, Foxtrot Papa Delta, looking for check-ins to the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net in ERAF County. Looks like you did a good job there, Mike. I can't get anybody else in ERAF, so I'm going to move over to, let's see, Hood County. Rick's down south of me. Hood County, come now.
K5 WMJ.
K5 Echo Sierra Victor, Clayton.
Alpha 5 Delta Whiskey, Danny.
Kilo 5 Lima, Quebec, Hilton. Kilo India 5 Uniform Delta Victor, Bob.
Okay, let's hold her there. I missed the very first one. I think it was Kilo 5. Is that Whiskey Mike Juliet? Is that correct?
Zulu Hotel Alpha on Simplex.
Okay, thank you, sir. I know there's another station in there, but we'll have to pick them up here a little bit because I couldn't copy them. So then let's see. We've got sorry about that. Kilo 5 Echo Sierra Victor, Kilo 5 Bravo Yankee Fox, Kilo 5 Whiskey Sierra November, Alpha 5 Delta Whiskey, Kilo 5 Lima Quebec, Kilo India 5 Uniform Delta Victor, and I'm almost sure that I heard George, Kilo Fox 5 Quebec Echo Zulu. Give me some confirmation there. Make sure I got that right, George. Okay, I can hear you in there, and I copy a letter every once in a while, but that's just about it. Conditions are pretty rough for me this evening, but got a good turnout there from Hood County, and I appreciate that. So we're going to do one more call. We're going to go down to Somerville. Call on Somerville. Anybody around?
Whiskey 5, Mike Lima Delta.
Okay, welcome aboard, Mike. Whiskey 5, Mike Lima Delta. Anybody else in Somerville? Okay, let's see. It looks like that Tiffany's got somebody that's Zulu Hotel Alpha. Can I get confirmation from anyone? Okay, that's Kilo India 5 Zulu Hotel Alpha. Is that right, Bill? All right, QSL, KI5ZHA. Anybody else in Somerville or in Hood County? Okay, that looks like it rounds it up for the counties that I normally pick up, Trey. So I guess it's back over to you and see what else you can rustle up. K5NGM, N5FPD, back to net control.
Good deal, Wayne. Thank you, and thank Mike as well out there. I don't know if I'm making it to Desdemona this evening, but do appreciate him or both of y'all's work. And Tiffany, it looks like everything matches up in the list. The only question I had was, did anybody have a copy on Chuck? Kilo Charlie 5 Alpha Delta Mike. I heard him through the repeater, but not direct. Did anybody have a direct copy on him? WC5 WC had a copy on him, and I think I might have copied him direct. I think that's who it was. I think I heard the Alpha Delta Mike part, but we got you in the log. And yeah, not going to go over that list. I think we'll be able to take care of that. And while I got you, Wiley, let's call on Bosque County down there. Come with your call, or I tell you what, if you don't mind, Wiley, just take over Bosque County, and I'll catch you up in a bit.
I heard him, Trey.
Before I start, I think I heard a W5LTC. Can you go to the mobile real quick? Check it. Oh, my God, I heard that.
Copy that, Trey?
No, sir. You're kind of scratchy on me, but I am hearing you through the repeater.
Band conditions are bad tonight. Whiskey 5 Lima Tango Zulu checked in.
Oh, we know him. All right, that's Matt, normally in Crowley, but it sounds like he might be a little more remote than normal, so we got him in the log.
Let's do Bosque County. Anybody in Bosque County would like to check in?
Kilo Delta 5 Hotel Alpha Echo.
Kilo 5, Papa, November Delta, Jim, Meridian.
Okay, I have KD5HAE. Good evening, Tom. And K5PND. Same to you, Jim. Anybody else? Okay, last call for Bosque County. Okay, I'm going to switch to the beam. Stand by. Now we'll try Hill County. Anybody in Hill County would like to check in? Okay, I have KJ5IZS in Bosque County. Anyone in Hill County would like to check in? I guess everybody got worn out putting up antennas today. Okay, going further to the east. Freestone, Limestone, Anderson, Leon, and Van Zant counties. Anybody on out there tonight? Whiskey 5 Kilo, Foxtrot X-ray checking in. Anybody else? Okay, I'm going to swing the beam down a little bit more to the south and pick up Waco, McLennan County. That should be on McLennan County. Hello, McLennan County check-ins. Nothing heard. How about Milam or Falls County, Washington counties? Okay, Trey, that appears to be the list. Did you copy the stations as I called them out?
I think Tiffany got them. Let's see. So Whiskey 5, Lima Tango Zulu, we already talked about that. Kilo Delta 5, Hotel Alpha Echo, K5 Papa November Delta, and then we do need a fill on the next one that was right before Keith.
KJ5IZS.
India Zulu Sierra, right?
Correct.
All right, then KJ5 India Zulu Sierra, and then Keith Whiskey 5 Kilo Fox X-ray. Thank you, Wiley, and we're going to clear with Wiley and that area of the country and move it on up here a little bit closer to home and call on Ellis County. Come with your call now.
Kilo 5 Whiskey X-ray Yankee, K5WXY.
Whiskey 5 Whiskey X-ray Yankee, we got you in the log. Thanks for being there with us. In fact, while I've got you, why don't we go ahead and see if you can't give a shout out to parts to the south and the east.
NEWWR Mobile, real quick, short time. Sierra County.
Good, Romy, I heard you.
I did too. N8WWR, we got you in the log about an S6 into southwest Fort Worth, so you're making the trip. Gary, going to turn it over to you.
Okay, thanks for the new call sign. Kilo 5 Whiskey X-ray Yankee, assisting the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net, looking for check-ins out east of the Metroplex. Alright, Don in Fairfield, Kilo India 5 Yankee India Golf, sounding good tonight. Any other check-ins out east of the Metroplex for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net? Was it Kilo Echo 5 November Uniform Bravo? I copied a Kilo Echo something. Okay, somebody's breaking my squelch, but I can't copy him. Trey, you got anything?
I didn't, Gary, nothing up here.
All right, one more call. Anybody out east of the Metroplex, southeast, northeast, wanting to check into the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net? Come now. Kilo Echo 5 November Uniform Bravo. Okay, thank you. Anybody else? Kilo Echo 5 Victor X-Ray Zulu. Okay, I've still got somebody way in the background breaking my squelch. Has anybody got a relay?
There was a golf station in there, I think, Gary. Try it one more time.
Kilo 2 Romeo Oscar Golf. I got a relay.
That's K2ROG.
I can relay that for you, Trey.
Go ahead, Romy, go ahead.
K2ROG, Kilo 2 Romeo Oscar Golf, Euless. NAWWR Mobile, Euless.
This is Kilo Juliet 5 Golf Charlie Hotel, over.
We got NAWWR.
Okay, one last call for any check-ins out northeast, east, or southeast of the Metroplex for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net.
Kilo India 5 Golf Bravo Uniform.
Kilo India, or is it, yeah, Kilo India 5 Golf Bravo Uniform.
Yes, sir. Shane and Irving.
Thank you, Shane and Irving. Any other check-ins to the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net? Whiskey 5 Golf Mike. Anybody else before I turn it back to net control wanting to check into the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net that is southeast, east, or northeast of the Metroplex? Okay, Trey, that's about all I can do. There's somebody still breaking the squelch in the background, but I just can't pull them out.
Hey, Gary, I do appreciate it, and yeah, I'll try not to add any extra W's and whatnot into your call sign again, but I appreciate your help. Let me make sure I got things down here. We got, let's see, you're K5WXY, Romy N8WWR, we got you in the log, Kilo India 5 YIG, that's Don in Fairfield, and then I also had a KE5 Victor X-Ray Zulu, and then a Kilo Echo 5 November, I think that's a Uniform Bravo.
I think it was Kilo India 5, I may have messed up.
Kilo India 5 November Uniform Bravo. Okay, we got them in the log. And then let's see, we picked up K2ROG, that was Greg over there in Dallas. And then Whiskey 5 Golf Mike. And then Shane, Kilo India 5 Golf Bravo Uniform. Who did I miss?
Yeah, Trey, I got KJ5JFU. That's Stephen over here about a mile from me.
He was breaking the squelch here, so that would be Kilo Juliet 5 Juliet Foxtrot Uniform.
Yeah, I got to get over there and help him out. He's going to do more than break the squelch when I get through.
I'll bet he will. All right, so Tiffany, line number 70, the GR station. I'm not sure who that is. I think it's just going to go away, so that all looks like it checks out. So, Gary, we got everything all in order?
I got a relay.
Go ahead, relay.
I've got Ron Tab. He's here in Irving. I'm looking up his call sign right now. KC5HPO.
KC5, Kilo Charlie 5, Hotel Papa Oscar.
Yes, sir.
Well, good deal. He is in the log. And speaking of Irving and Dallas County, let's officially call on Dallas County and see if there's anybody over there.
November Charlie 5 Papa Doug in Dallas.
Alpha 5 Alpha Hotel Robert.
All right, got Doug over there in Dallas, NC5P, then Alpha Alpha 5 Alpha Hotel, and then there was another station that was in and out, but I couldn't pull it out. Do I have any relays?
Yeah, it was Kilo Juliet 5 India Golf Charlie.
Kilo Juliet 5 India Golf Charlie. We have got them in the log. Any other Dallas County stations?
November 1 Delta Victor Mike, David and Carol.
November 1 Delta Victor Mike. Got you in the log as well. And this is going to be a long shot for me, but Top is probably going to be better off calling it. But how about any Colin, Hunt, Rockwall, points to the north and east wish to check in? We gave it a shot. All right. I'm going to clear with Dallas County and parts to the north. And why don't I go ahead and call on Wise County and see what's going on up there?
Kilo India 5 Lima Echo Tango.
Whiskey Delta 5 Echo Echo India.
All right, let's see here. Got Top, KI5LET, and then I think it's Whiskey Delta 5 Echo Echo India. Did I write that down correctly?
Roger, roger.
Good deal. And while we're up in that part of the world, how about Top? Do you mind making calls over to Denton County and parts to the north?
Absolutely, Trey. Thanks for the opportunity here. This is Kilo India 5 Lima Echo Tango, assisting net control for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net tonight. Somewhat compromised antenna, about half power, but any other Wise County check-ins tonight? Okay, I got KI5UXF, that's Gary and Albert. Any other Wise County check-ins? Any check-ins out west? Jack County, any other Young County, Montague County, Clay County, any check-ins north and west of Wise County? Come now. Okay, I picked up Kilo Delta 5 Delta Delta Whiskey. Where are you located? Collin County. Okay, Derek, thanks. Yes, your station info one more time. You have a Yaesu 2980, was that correct? Okay, he's got a Yaesu 2980 running 80 watts. He's got a tram antenna in the attic. Thanks for that. And while we're in Collin County, any other Collin County check-ins, please come now. I heard Whiskey 5 Golf Mike earlier. Jay, any chance you can copy KI5LET or any other Collin County check-ins? I think he gave up. All right, let's try Denton County. Who's in Denton County tonight?
Kilo 5 Delta Tango Hotel, David near Argyle.
Okay, we picked up 3 stations there. I got Kilo 5 Delta Tango Hotel, David in Argyle, strong signal, and Whiskey 5 Sierra Tango Charlie. I mean, it was David, and then Steve in Whiskey 5 Sierra Tango Charlie, good signal there. And then Kilo Oscar 5 station, I missed the suffix. Come back one more time. Kilo Oscar 5 Zulu, got a little weaker signal on you, a little static, but I'm still getting a pretty good copy on you. Steve, you want to try making a call from your location there in Denton County?
November 5, November Alpha.
Okay, thanks, Steve. That's a great pickup. I'll just make a last call from here after I reload those stations in. So we picked up 3 more from Whiskey 5 Sierra Tango Charlie relay station in Denton County. November 5, November Alpha, November 5 India Kilo Delta, and Kilo India 5 Romeo Sierra Victor. Great pickup. All right, last call from Wise County here. Anybody else northeast and west of Wise County, if you'd like to check in, please come now. Okay, nothing else heard. Thanks, Trey. Back to net control.
Thank you, Top, and I didn't catch the other station's name, but I do appreciate their help as well. I actually had a decent copy on N5 November Alpha, and then probably if I would have been concentrating to hear a little more, I could have heard some more of the Denton County stations. So, yeah, that was a nice haul. All right, I think that gets us to the end of our county list. I'm going to go ahead and make a general call. Again, everyone, this is the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. We meet every Friday night at 8 p.m., and this is going to be a call for late check-ins anywhere that can hear this station. Come with your call now.
Kilo Golf 5 Sierra Quebec Juliet.
There's Bob, Kilo Golf 5 Sierra Quebec Juliet, and I think somebody might have doubled with you. Other station, try it again.
November Delta 5 Delta X-ray +4.
Hey, all right, November Delta 5 Delta X-ray. You are coming in loud and clear into Southwest Fort Worth. Do you want to have everyone else check in and read off their calls, or how do you want to do that?
Roger, Roger. We'll get started with November 5 Tango X-ray Lima. Stand by. Whiskey 5, Romeo Delta Golf.
This is November 5, Golf, November Tango.
This is Kilo India 5, Juliet Romeo Papa.
All right, picked up N5TXL. Then Cliff, good to hear you in there. Whiskey 5 Romeo Delta Golf. And then, let's see, N5 Golf November Tango. And then KI5JRP. That's Matt, who I hear is hosting a nice event over there in Parker County. How's everything going tonight? What kind of a 2-meter setup are y'all running?
Well, you know, Trey, I really don't know. I know that Matt has this radio magnetized to a metal rack, and I think it's tucking into a GP9 or something like that, because I see something out there that looks like one, but it's, it's a Tram 1480 something at 30 feet at the base, but we have to give him some flack, because he has this radio mounted to a rack with magnets.
Hey, it works, and you're a little over S9 into Southwest Fort Worth, so that's doing great.
Well, thank you, Trey, for letting us chat with you, and we are inviting everybody out to come out to KI5JRP's residence. He's good on QRZ. Come say hi, drink some of my mead, and you can go do what you need to do tomorrow.
I'd be out there tomorrow if I didn't have that silly kind of convention thing at work, but I'm going to try to make it at least for a little while. But I'm glad y'all are out there and glad you're having a good time, and thank y'all for checking in. We have got all of you in the log and the club as well. All right, any other last-minute check-ins before we go on to the next part of the net?
Relay.
Go ahead, Relay.
I think Jeremy's trying to get in there a couple of times, but keep doubling here. That's Kilo Juliet 5 Bravo Delta Charlie. Good afternoon to you, Jeremy.
Good afternoon, KJ5BDC.
And hey, I've heard him perfectly that time, so Kilo Juliet 5 Bravo Delta Charlie, we got you in the log. All right, next portion of the net, I am going to turn the frequency over to you if you'd like to make a couple of calls to any station that you heard on the net this evening. That's to get a signal report, or you can get a signal report from everyone if you'd like to do that. Either way, come with your call now. Do I have any relays? I saw the repeater doing something, but I didn't have it turned up.
November 5, November Alpha. Signal report.
Go ahead, November Alpha. The frequency is yours. Well, I have you about a S5, but there's a weird sawtooth wave coming through the band at the moment, but perfectly readable. And hopefully you get a few other signal reports for N5, or November 5, November Alpha out of Denton County.
I'm getting a light copy on your indicator.
S8 in Keller from W5TTA.
Well, I guess it tells when you got everything working right. When I put up a new antenna yesterday, the one I used last week was apparently bad, and so a lot more stations than I had in the past.
30 over near Argyle, K5DPH.
Copy on you in Waxahachie.
Coming in strong, Irving, Texas.
Well, good deal, James. Glad you got checked in. Thanks for checking into the YouTube stream as well. And glad things are going well up there in Denton, and the new antenna is working like it should. All right. Anybody else want to get on the list to make a couple of calls or to get a signal report? Come with your call now.
KI5NXR.
Tiffany, the frequency is yours.
All righty, thank you. I'm just looking for a general signal report. KI5NXR.
S7 in Feaster.
S3 near Argyle, K5DTH. Full scale and full quieting into Southwest Fort Worth.
All right, thank you guys. KI5NXR, back to net.
Tiffany, I forget, are you just running the standard 50 watts out of your radio?
Yes, sir. I always wanted to look into an amplifier, but I just have never got around to it.
Well, as you can see on the stream, you're 60 over here, so it's it would be lost on me, but you never know what difference it's going to make. But yeah, excellent signal from your location out there all around. All right, we're going to make this the last call for anybody that wants to get on the list to make a couple of calls, or anybody else want to check in before we close things up for the evening.
Kilo India 5, Papa Golf Mike.
Papa Golf Mike, are you to check in or to make a call?
Just a late check-in. This is Travis. I'm operating out of Garland, not McKinney tonight. Just want to get on the log. KI5 DGM.
Well, good deal. Glad you checked in with us. And KI5 Papa Golf Mike, we got you in the log. Well, I know tomorrow's field day, a lot of stuff going on, and hopefully everybody can make it out to an event or two, or at least make some contact over the air. And let's see what else. We got the 220 net coming up after this. Still don't have the greatest of 220 capabilities top, but I'm going to work on that. I've been meaning to go over to HRO and pick me up a CX333, but haven't had a chance to do that. Also plan to build me a J-pole, but still haven't done that either. So excuses. All right, with that, I'm going to go ahead and close things down. And Top, you want to tell them anything else about the 1.2.5 meter? I can't ever remember net.
Okay, you could call it the 220 net or the 1.25 meter Simplex net. We'll start here in about 20 minutes at the half hour, and we use the national calling frequency is 223.500, 223.500. Pretty quick net. Everybody's probably ready for moving on with their Friday night, but just a quick check-in and signal reports and any information or news we need to share on that band. So. I got the radio and an antenna. I spent a lot of time and effort getting that up, and I'd like to test it once a week just to see how it's getting out. KI5LET. Thanks, Trey. Back to net.
Thank you, Top. And yeah, that's definitely use it or lose it band. I think that they took part of it away a number of years ago. I don't remember what. So, yeah, exercise the equipment. And, yeah, that's great. Everybody, I really do appreciate you stopping by. Thanks for y'all that stopped by the stream. And thank you, Tiffany, for running NetLogger, and to all the other relays and the help. Always a great time. Y'all have a great weekend and a great field day, and we'll see you back here next week. This is Kilo Echo 5 November Golf Mike, and the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net is now closed.
Thanks a lot for the net, Trey. You do a great job every net in 5 TXL.
Glad to hear it. I enjoy getting to do it.
Thanks, Trey. Great job. KI5 and XR.
Great net. KI5 GPU.
KI5 LET.
Yeah, thank you to all the guys that put this on. For some reason, I just enjoy this incredibly, and I love it. Thank you. KD5 FPA.
Well, folks, thank you all for checking in with the stream. What I like about the Simplex net on VHF is that it's not necessarily supposed to go that far. So HF is great, certainly a big fan of it. I enjoy it myself, but there's something about getting something that's kind of a localized frequency to be able to stretch it out to quite a distance. So, I mean, we're covering anywhere from Van Zant to Henderson out to Eastland County, so that's quite a ways on a band that wasn't necessarily designed to do that. So thanks again, everybody, for stopping by. Have a great weekend. Again, like I said, enjoy field day, and y'all have a safe time out there and enjoy yourself, and hopefully we'll catch you on the air. 7-3s all around.